Sorry, that's my friend. Allegedly, you don't know what no. Hey! Hi. Contestants. So for those of you that have won, not competed, what was your motivation for applying for LipsyncMania? For the contestants that haven't competed in any Drag Master affiliated things.
Yes.
Repeat the question. Why did you do it?
Well, most of you guys probably know that I moved here originally from Cleveland in August, and this exact day that I was moving was when the open call for LipsyncMania came out, and I really wanted to put myself out there in the scene and put in a lot of work for this competition and just, you know, show what I'm made of, and I think that I've done that so far. So, Andrew.
Money.
What more reason do you need? Okay, so for the people that have competed in not lip sync, but like Drag Master affiliated programs, what made you sign up to potentially lose another one? What? I'm just asking a question.
Wrestling belt. That's what did it.
Probably my official reason. I am a glutton for punishment. I love to get hate on because. But then my other reason was just every competition I've ever done has helped me like grow as a performer, and this is just a new performance style for me. And so, I mean, the harder the hits you take, the better you get back up.
What about over on this side?
Girl, I be boring, so I'm here. I signed up because I wanted to push myself to do something that was out of my normal wheelhouse, and to show y'all that I'm a versatile performer, and I'm pretty sure I did that. So.
I wanted to challenge myself too, because you never know what we're gonna get every week, and I got songs I've never heard of, which was fun, and now I have some that I'm going to keep in my playlist.
Cool.
Next question.
Yes, next question. Oh, that's me.
Yes.
So y'all applied to be a part of LipsyncMania. So what was y'all's reaction when you got accepted? Like, were you excited? Were you nervous? Were you scared? What did it look like?
AJ texted me not even 8 o'clock in the morning the day of the promo shoot. Was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, girl, it's only 8 o'clock. I'm barely awake. What? She's like, you want to do LipsyncMania? I was like, okay. And I literally had to show up that day. I was like, okay, I got like 3 hours to get in the face and shit and get my shit together. And thank God I had something in my closet.
So were you excited or what?
Yeah.
Good, that's fun. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too, thank you.
No shade, I figured I was gonna get in it, so I wasn't surprised, but I was happy.
Pyramid, bitch.
I was
very
happy.
That is a period.
You better be motherfucking confident, huh?
Oh, really? I knew.
And that's on what, you know?
Period. Next question.
Love that. Anyone down here? What was y'all's reaction?
Were y'all excited?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was a fill-in actually. I was asked after they had cast it, and I saw the cast and said, "That sounds fun. Let's do that." Most notable, I saw that Andrea was in it, and I said, "This is going to be a really entertaining 4 weeks that I'm here," and it has been.
Aw. Pass the mic down, Maelstrom. Sorry, wrong attitude.
I was excited just because they told me I was in, but I wasn't like just in. It was nice to be like, you're in, do whatever you want. And I was like, that's really cool because that means that I can do either of my personas, and I just chose one.
Work.
I sort of agree with Queef in the sense that I figured I was going to get in because The one time that I had performed at District before this was I was a hotspot for Drag Master post-grad.
You were.
And Peliana and AJ would not shut the fuck up about how much they loved my performance. So I was like, well, I don't know if there's any other expectation, but I was super excited, mostly because I, as a performer, feel like I'm pretty good at what I do. But I was excited to stretch my muscles in new types of songs and genres and really get critique back and see how much I can improve. And I think that I've done that.
Love that.
You do.
Yeah. So you don't have to clap. No, it's not sincere. They'll clap when they're like, yes, period. Now, how can I make this next question shady?
Don't have to try that hard.
Watch it. I'm right next to you. I can hit. I don't know. It's not that shady. It's just like, so when you're coming into anything that drag related, there's a certain amount of preparation that has to go into it. Pageantry, you have the different categories to prepare for. And other competitions like Drag Master, you have runways to prepare for. This one was specifically looks and songs. What was the preparation like? And make it interesting. You don't have to. You don't have to speak if you don't want to. Did anyone prepare, and how did you do it?
Over here. Hi.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just gonna jingle when I need the mic.
Okay, jingle.
So mostly just with first week, especially getting the song that must not be named. I refuse. That is the Voldemort of songs now.
Why is it the Voldemort song? Is it because you didn't win, or?
No, it's
Maybe
because it was.
That was a dark moment for both of us.
No, I'm just asking genuinely.
You know.
It was Lose
Talk about
Yourself
what
by
happened.
Eminem the first week.
Although Eminem the first week.
It was so bad.
What do you mean? I saw it. It was fun. It was weird. I liked it. I gave both of y'all $1.
I can do it. That's nice to know.
Yeah. So preparation. What was it like?
For all my songs, I wrote them down all on note cards where their beats hit, so that when I would learn the words, I also would learn where the beat was, because just looking at the lyrics is not helpful enough. That is so linear. But when it came to outfits, I kind of was like, would this look good in an era? Would this look good with this song? But also, is it me? Because I feel like sometimes we try to do impersonations, but if you're not doing an impersonation, don't try to do an impersonation, because there's a difference between an homage and an impersonation.
Anyone else?
For me, the preparation was pretty interesting. I would read the lyrics out like it was like a poem almost. And then
So you did a little Lauryn Hill bullshit boogaloo. You said, Mom, I'm learning the words.
you know,
Singing ain't gonna make you no money.
then I would read the words with the lyrics, and then I would just sort of try to like practice without the words until I actually got it down. As far as outfits go, I didn't really prepare that much. I just kind of did with what I had in my closet, outside of buying a $5 wig from Star Zenobia 5.
Rich.
Boots, baby.
Very rich.
I am clearly a person who's very driven by visuals in drag. I like to have makeup and outfits and hair that all match the vibe of the song.
I love
in
that
my
you
head.
said clearly.
Clearly.
Clearly!
Well, look at the material.
I see it.
I freehanded checker on my eye today, bitch. You see it.
I see it. I'm up close. Can they?
Kid, take a look. Anybody? No. But yeah, it was very important to me to have outfits that matched every single one of the songs. And I'm lucky enough as a costume designer and person who makes wigs that I already had everything in my closet for the most part. It was just putting and piecing everything together. I'm not really somebody who does impersonations much, so it was really nice to just give homage in my own way. My favorite, I think, look that I did in relation to a song was the Elvis lip sync, where I wore that white suit with the black updo. Was just it's so fun for me to just be creative with that. And in terms of preparing lip syncing, I would learn the songs, I would just listen to them on repeat whenever I was sewing or getting in makeup. I would listen to them over and over learn the words, and I honestly would say practicing my dancing and movement until the day of. I would set aside like an hour and a half period to run through the songs, figure out semi-choreography, because I like to sort of improv but have a rough outline.
Yeah, totally. I'm the same way. That's it. Go ahead.
I honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect them to judge us by our looks so much. The one thing I did buy new was that purple velvet dress for Purple Rain, because I was like, if I'm doing Purple Rain, I have to wear purple. It only makes sense. Everything else was like, I have it in my closet, I'm gonna just grab it and go. So specifically for the Whitney song, I didn't expect them to be like, this didn't give me Whitney. I'm still thinking, it's a fun number, I wore a fun outfit. That's what my thought process was. So my main focus was just making sure I knew my words.
Yeah, do you want to dance?
No.
No, cut him
No, we
off.
don't.
Cut him off,
Okay,
bitch.
so are we ready for our next question then? Because I got one, and it's kind of a doozy. So, when the cast was announced, and you knew who was a part of the competition, who did you see as your biggest competition, and has that changed?
Ooh, that's shady.
Maelstrom.
Hi. So my thoughts on the subject. It was Andrea. Just because she's been doing it the longest. She has the most experience, not in a shady way, genuinely. Like she can do anything. There's a reason why she's had such like a long, sustained career. However, I didn't really. It was because mostly we do the same things, but we have similar sentimentalities on drag.
Okay, okay,
yes.
vocab word.
I took one hit of a pen and now I'm an
Bitch, you took your PSATs and
Okay,
said,
bitch, get the fuck into that.
you going to college, ho.
I dropped out. Anywho, that didn't change. I wasn't worried about the dancing girls because they were gonna dance. I can't dance, so why would I be
Can't.
scared of that?
Sure enough, can.
Okay. So no, it hasn't changed. I still think Andrea is the greatest competition in this.
So I have a quick question just for you because of something you said. You said you knew Andrea was in the competition, so you were excited to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she's your biggest competition.
Uh-huh.
Did you think you could beat her?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think anybody's beatable. I think that's the point of doing a competition, is that you should be excited for the people that you're competing against, not afraid of you.
Yeah.
So I was excited.
And there's still a chance.
Amen.
You made it up there somehow.
Some way.
It's top 3 with you in it.
Bitch, I prayed to every God that would listen, and one of them answered. I don't know which one.
You should figure that out. Keep
I
praying for
should.
that one.
I think we found
The other ones have let you down, bitch. Okay? Pass the mic on anybody else.
All right.
Anybody else? Who did you see as your biggest competition, and has that changed?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna agree with Maelstrom and stroke Andrea's ego some more, not that she needs it, but yeah, it was Andrea from day one, mostly because this competition was my first time really getting to know everybody on the cast, so I didn't entirely know what everybody was going to be bringing. I had worked with Fire a couple times before, and Maelstrom was actually the person to give me my first ever booking in Columbus sometime like a year and a half ago. So I was just mostly really focused on trying to be like, I'm not gonna look up anybody's performances because then I'm gonna get in my head. I'm just gonna do what I can and go from there.
Cool. That's beautiful. That's real congenial. I would have looked up everybody's videos and seen what I can do better than them at. And where I can throw the tax, where I could shake them down, maybe steal a costume from them, and then it magically appears. I've never done that. Don't associate me with some effort.
Wish you almost ran me over with that blue Toyota Camry this morning.
It was me, bitch. It was on the way to Target, remember?
There you go.
Did you almost get hit by a Toyota Camry?
Not
That's
just
it.
a Toyota Camry,
Yeah.
by her competition.
I was just wearing blue.
For those of y'all who are gonna see my number in about half an hour and I'm just walking around, I almost got hit by a car today. So leave
And
it
the
alone.
driver was Maelstrom West.
Wow.
She tried to run morning. My sweet ass, you was on a morning run. You don't wake up till 12 o'clock and you ain't run nowhere. Anyone else down here? Who was your competition?
I had two people that I was most worried about, and the two people I was most worried about made it into the top 3.
So your worries were correct.
Yes. Callie, because I know Callie is a seamstress, and I knew that like one thing they would have me on was costuming. And like the Elvis lip sync, you ate me up because you looked just like fucking Elvis, and I was in my head about it.
I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or a read.
Take what you can get out of it. Yeah. It's all about how you look at life.
Apparently, I look at life like Elvis.
The other person I was most worried about was fucking Andrea Michaels, just like everybody else. Andrea is just a fucking threat. Like, that bitch can literally just walk forward and captivate a fucking audience. So, while I'm in the back spanking my ass and twirling and doing dips and fucking bucking like I'm about to go into a fucking ICU or some shit. This bitch is literally walking forward and everyone's staring at her while I'm spanking my ass in the back. So, she made me up.
Well, before we go on our break, I want to ask a simple yes or no question from everyone. You ain't everyone. You don't even gotta know. You can just say it aloud. You don't gotta say it in the microphone. Okay. Did you, being in this competition, are you gonna take something away and have you learned something from your fellow competitors? Yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you gonna apply it to your drag now after this? Sounds great.
Shit.
Well, that was this first part of questionings. Round 1. Ding, ding.
Yes, ding, 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 ding.